Happy Halloween, my friends! Welcome to my corner. My name is Kit, and today we are playing Dagon H.P. Lovecraft, the video game. I noticed this game on Steam. I was looking for a Halloween-themed game, and I stumbled across this one. It had very high reviews, it was free, and it was short, which ticked all my boxes for a nice Halloween game. Supposedly, Dagon is like a Cthulhu-like creature, but is not Cthulhu. I'm very interested to see what this is about. I don't know anything about H.P. Lovecraft. I don't know anything about Cthulhu. This is 100% blind. All I noticed was that you collect 20 trivia things, and it's kind of more like an experience than like a game. But yeah, so I'm gonna shut up, and we're gonna get started. So let's go. Dagon is a faithful interactive adaptation. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. I'm sure he's great. This is 100% blind, like I said. You will not find difficult choices, action sequences, or inventory management here. Okay, I guess I just click.
I'm writing this under an appreciable mental strain, since by tonight I shall be no more.
Can I? Oh, whoop. Okay. Interactive elements. Others reveal interesting facts. In order to find these secrets, focus your eyes with the right. Okay, we're trying to find the little leaf things. I think one is like right here. Yes. Okay, how do I click it? Oh. Okay.
Penniless, and at the end of my supply of the drug which alone makes life endurable, I can bear the torture no longer, and shall cast myself from this garret window into the squalid street below.
Well, that sounds like a bad idea, man. You don't want to do that. Don't kill yourself, man. Okay. Well, I love how they even have, like, little tentacle wallpaper. That's nice. What?
Do not think from my slavery to morphine that I am a weakling or a degenerate.
Oh, shoot. How did I zoom in? I already forgot. Oh, right.
When you have read these hastily scrawled pages, you may guess, though never fully realize, why it is that I must have forgetfulness or death.
Oh. Here's one. You know, this is actually awesome. They have, like, little, like, legit history lessons in here. That's pretty neat. I still have no idea what we're doing. Okay. Do I click the pen? I don't want to fast forward, I just want to click it. Okay.
It was in one of the most open and least frequented parts of the broad Pacific that the packet of which I was supercargo fell a victim to the German sea raider.
Yeah? Okay, so I think the premise of the story is where a soldier from World War I, and he's telling about his experiences with the open sea. I feel like there's a hidden something here. Is there not? Do I click on anything? There's something glowing in there. No, wait, that's just water. Okay, hold on. I can't do anything. I'm not sure. Oh. Oh, there's one. Dagon was written around a month after the U.S. entered World War I. That's awesome, dude. We're playing history, man. Playing the feud. This is wild. Okay. Moving right along. Do I click the ship? Okay.
The Great War was then at its very beginning, and the ocean forces of the Hun had not completely sunk to their later degradation.
Okay.
So that our vessel was made a legitimate prize, whilst we of her crew were treated with all the fairness and consideration due us as naval prisoners.
That's wild. Look at these graphics, though. This is beautiful. I feel like I'm actually at sea. Oh, there's a thing here. Yes! Refusal to take prisoners was a clear breach. Wow. That's wild. I'm learning! I didn't know I was playing an educational game today. Okay, next scene.
So So liberal, indeed, was the discipline of our captors, that 5 days after we were taken, I managed to escape alone, in a small boat, with water and provisions for a good length of time.
Cool. Okay, so I click that to go next. Okay, I see the playthrough now. I got it. Click on this.
When I finally found myself adrift and free, I had but little idea of my surroundings.
Oh, it's even more isolated. We're just on this boat now. Look at that water. That is freaking gorgeous. Okay. It's a nice light.
Of the longitude,
dang it.
I knew nothing, and no island or coastline was in sight.
I think I skipped one piece of dialogue. Oh well. I feel like there's gonna be one here. Not yet, I guess. The stars. They really did a great job with, like, the atmosphere in this game. Do I click on something, though? I don't see anything to click on yet. Is something gonna jump out? Oh, I clicked the moon! Okay.
The weather kept fair, and for uncounted days I drifted aimlessly beneath the scorching sun, waiting either for some passing ship or to be cast on the shores of some habitable land.
This is wild. Okay. Guess we click this heating pad thing.
But neither ship nor land appeared, and I began to despair in my solitude upon the heaving vastness of unbroken blue. The change happened whilst I slept. Its details I shall never know,
Am I about to get spooked?
for my slumber, though troubled and dream-infested, was continuous.
I don't like the sounds. Oh! There's squids. This is wild. Well, it doesn't seem like they're hurting you, at least. They're just kind of just, you know, partying. Yep, that's a dead squid. Okay. Alright, let's click the dead squid.
When at last I awoke, it was to discover myself half sucked into a slimy expanse of hellish black mire, which extended about me in monotonous undulations as far as I could see, and in which my boat lay grounded some distance away.
Oh, that one over there?
Though one might well imagine that my first sensation would be of wonder at so prodigious and unexpected a transformation of scenery, I was in reality more horrified than astonished. In the air and in the rotting soil, a sinister quality which chilled me to the very core. The region was putrid with the carcasses of decaying fish and of other, less describable things which I saw protruding from the nasty mud of the unending plain. Perhaps I should not hope to convey in mere words the unutterable hideousness that can dwell in absolute silence and barren immensity. There was nothing within hearing,
Wait,
and nothing
no.
in sight, save a vast reach of black slime. Yet the very completeness of the stillness and the homogeneity of the landscape oppressed me with a nauseating fear. The sun was blazing down from a sky which seemed to me almost black in its cloudless cruelty, as though reflecting the inky marsh beneath my feet.
Okay. There's one. Oh, of course it's on the trilobite. Alright. Unnatural affinities between a hybrid idiot and the strange fish of an isolated lake. That's what they called me in high school. Okay. What do I click on now? Okay, click on the boat.
As I crawled into the stranded boat, I realized that only one theory could explain my position.
What is that? Is that just a giant Cthulhu?
Through some unprecedented volcanic upheaval, a portion of the ocean floor must have been thrown to the surface, exposing regions for which innumerable millions of years had lain hidden under unfathomable watery depths. So great was the extent of the new land which had risen beneath me that I could not detect the faintest noise of the surging ocean, straining my ears as I might. Nor were there any seafowl to prey upon the dead things.
Yeah, I don't like that ooze that I can't... Is that like a squid or is that just ooze? Is that the thing? Oh, is that trivia? Yay. Okay. We're doing good. There's a fish here. Still haven't really gotten spooked yet.
I sat thinking or brooding in the boat, which lay upon its side and afforded a slight shade as the sun moved across the heavens.
So you didn't, like, stray from your boat, you just sat right here? Well, I mean, that's probably smart.
As the day progressed, the ground lost some of its stickiness and seemed likely to dry sufficiently for traveling purposes in a short time. That night I slept but little, and the next day I made for myself a pack containing food and water, preparatory to an overland journey in search of the vanished sea and possible rescue.
They're still there. At least they're not, like, attacking you. I guess that's a good thing. Look at that moon. It's a beautiful moon. Okay, click the bag.
On the third morning, I found the soil dry enough to walk upon with ease. The odor of the fish was maddening, but I was too much concerned with graver things to mind so slight an evil, and set out boldly for an unknown goal.
Did we run away from the boat, or... Oh, I clicked the horizon. Okay.
All day I forged steadily westward, guided by a faraway hummock which rose higher than any other elevation on the rolling desert.
Okay, here would be the part where I start getting freaked out, because I don't know what that is. What is that? It's like smiling at me. It's got like its hands up, like... Yep, that would freak me out. Okay. Alright, I'm starting to get a little bit spooked, not gonna lie. Let's go. Oh no, a whale! Good. Okay, let's continue.
That night, I encamped, and on the following day still travelled toward the hummock, though that object seemed scarcely nearer than when I had first espied it.
Okay. That's so cool. Okay. Continuing on. I guess I clicked the mountain. Yes. Should be night again now.
By the fourth evening, I attained the base of the mound, which turned out to be much higher than it had appeared from a distance.
That's generally what happens when you walk towards
An
something.
intervening valley setting it out in sharper relief from the general surface. Too weary to ascend, I slept in the shadow of the hill. I know not why my dreams were so wild that night, but ere the waning and fantastically gibbous moon had risen far above the eastern plain, I was awake in a cold perspiration, determined to sleep no more. Such visions as I had experienced were too much for me to endure again. And in the glow of the moon I saw how unwise I had been to travel by day.
I see. So you should have stayed by the boat.
Without
Life lesson.
the glare of the parching sun, my journey would have cost me less energy. Indeed, I now felt quite able to perform the ascent which had deterred me at sunset. Picking up my pack, I started for the crest of the eminence.
Oh, okay. Feel like there's probably something here. Yes, there it is. Contrary to popular opinion, Lovecraft was not an ever-frowning, eccentric, grumpy loner. He appreciated humor. That's good. Humor is the only way to get by in these trying times. Alright, I'm gonna shut up and keep going. Okay, let's pick up the pack and let's go.
I have said that the unbroken monotony of the rolling plain was a source of vague horror to me. But I think my horror was greater when I gained the summit of the mound and looked down the other side into an immeasurable pit or canyon.
A little scared as to what this immeasurable pit looks like.
Whose black recesses the moon had not yet soared high enough to illumine.
That moon is gorgeous, though. The devs of this game should really be proud of, like,
I felt
the scenery
myself
here.
on the edge of the world, peering over the rim into a fathomless chaos of
Oh yeah,
eternal
that's nothing.
night. Through my terror ran curious reminiscences of Paradise Lost.
I unfortunately have not read or seen Paradise Lost.
And of Satan's
Which I
hideous
have, though.
climb through the unfashioned realms of darkness. As the moon climbed higher in the sky, I began to see that the slopes of the valley were not quite so perpendicular as I had imagined.
Are we just gonna jump down? Okay, good luck, man.
Ledges and outcroppings of rock afforded fairly easy footholds for a descent.
Okay.
Whilst
Seems not
after
so
a
bad
drop
to
of
climb
only
down.
a few hundred feet, the declivity became very gradual.
Cool. I'm also, like, scared to move on when I don't click on something.
Impulse which I cannot definitely analyze. I scrambled with difficulty down the rocks and stood on the gentler slope beneath, gazing
Is that a
into
ship?
the Stygian deeps, where no light had yet penetrated. All at once, my attention was captured by a vast and singular object on the opposite slope, which rose steeply about 100 yards ahead of me. An object that gleamed whitely in the newly bestowed rays of the ascending moon.
It looked like a ship. I guess it's not a ship. Anything here? Okay, I don't see anything.
That it was merely a gigantic piece of stone, I soon assured myself.
It is perfectly rectangular, though.
But I was conscious of a distinct impression that its contour and position were not altogether the work of nature.
Yeah.
A closer scrutiny filled me with sensations I cannot express.
Anything? No. Okay. Let's see what this stone
For
is.
despite its enormous magnitude and its position in an abyss which had yawned at the bottom of the sea since the world was young, I perceived beyond a doubt that the strange object was a well-shaped monolith, whose massive bulk had known the workmanship and perhaps the worship of living and thinking creatures. Dazed and frightened, yet not without a certain thrill of the scientist's or archaeologist's delight, I examined my surroundings more closely.
Let me actually examine the surroundings more closely, make sure I still didn't miss anything. Okay. Continuing on.
The moon, now near the zenith, shone weirdly and vividly above the towering steeps that hemmed in the chasm, and revealed the fact that a far-flung body of water flowed at the bottom, winding out of sight in both directions and almost lapping my feet as I stood on the slope. Across the chasm, the wavelets washed the base of the Cyclopean monolith, on whose surface I could now trace both inscriptions and crude sculptures.
Crude? Oh, I gotta get closer. Okay.
The writing was in a system of hieroglyphics unknown to me, and unlike anything I'd ever seen in books. Consisting for the most part of conventionalized aquatic symbols such as fishes, eels, octopi, crustaceans, mollusks, whales, and the like. Several characters obviously represented marine things which are unknown to the modern world, but whose decomposing forms I had observed on the ocean-risen plain. It was the pictorial carving, however, that did most to hold me spellbound.
So many big words. Okay. Alright, I think there's actually one more, supposedly. Then again, maybe not. Okay, I don't see anything else. Yeah, let's go down.
Only visible across the intervening water, on account of their enormous size, were an array of bas-reliefs whose subjects would have excited the envy of a Doré. I think that these things were supposed to depict men, at least a certain sort of men, though the creatures were shown disporting like fishes in the waters of some marine grotto.
Are they just emo mermaids?
Or paying homage at some monolithic shrine, which appeared to be under the waves as well. Of their faces and forms I dare not speak in detail.
Well, seeing as the picture you got doesn't have them in detail,
For the mere remembrance
can't imagine.
makes me grow faint. Grotesque beyond the imagination of a poet or a
These faces.
They were damnably human in general outline, despite webbed hands and feet, shockingly wide and flabby lips, glassy, bulging eyes, and other features less pleasant to recall. Curiously enough, they seemed to have been chiseled badly out of proportion with their scenic background. For one of the creatures was shown in the act of killing a whale, represented as but little larger than himself.
Oh, good.
I remarked, as I say, their grotesqueness and strange size. But in a moment decided that they were merely the imaginary gods of some primitive fishing or seafaring tribe. Some tribe whose last descendant had perished eras before the first ancestor of the Piltdown or Neanderthal man was born.
Ah, yes, I know some of these words. Okay, I think there's a thing here, yeah. Paleoanthropological fraud. How did they know that? Dawson was a con man. Oh. Okay. Alrighty. That's lovely. Continuing on.
Awestruck at this unexpected glimpse into a past beyond the conception of the most daring anthropologist, I stood musing whilst the moon cast queer reflections on the silent channel before me.
Yeah, that is pretty strange.
Suddenly,
oh god,
I saw it.
You saw it. You saw what exactly?
With only a slight churning to mark its rise to the surface.
Oh, on the right.
The thing slid into view above the dark waters.
I don't like the music. Holy...
Like a stupendous monster of nightmares to the moment.
Okay, yeah, I saw it. I was like, I'm about to get jump scared and still got spooked. Okay.
About which it flung its gigantic screaming arms, while it bowed its hideous head and gave vent to certain measured
Oh, the monolith
sounds.
smoothing. It's... okay. Did I get knocked out?
I think I went mad then.
Probably. That would be a very, you know, good excuse for going insane.
Ascent of the slope and cliff, and of my delirious journey back to the stranded boat, I remember little.
You actually escaped that? That's awesome, dude. Okay. I guess I click this. Yes. I hope there wasn't a time limit.
I believe I sang a great deal and laughed oddly when I was unable to sing.
Hashtag me all the time, then. Oh, I clicked the horizon. Okay. So far, so good. Okay.
Indistinct recollections of a great storm sometime after I reached the boat.
Yeah?
At any rate, I heard bells of thunder and other tones which nature utters only in her wildest notes.
Oh. How'd you get out of there, though?
When I came out of the shadows, I was in the San Francisco hospital.
That's cool.
Brought thither by the captain of the American ship which had picked up my boat in mid-ocean. In my delirium, I had said much, but found that my words had been given scant attention.
They all think you're crazy.
Of any land upheaval in the Pacific, my rescuers knew nothing. Nor did I deem it necessary to insist upon a thing which I knew they could not believe.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's stuff in here. Okay, hold on. So there's one... Oh, and they also give credit to sources. That's nice. Okay, then there's one here. Cool. Alright, I think there's one more in this room. Which is... up here? Yes. Okay. I think that was all three of them in this room, so let's continue. How'd you open the door from way over there?
Once I sought out a celebrated ethnologist and amused him with peculiar questions regarding the ancient Philistine legend of Dagon, the fish god.
Ah, so that's what he is. Okay. Okay. This is a nice little office. Oh, okay. Over here.
But soon perceiving that he was hopelessly conventional, I did not press my inquiries.
Wild. Okay. I think this is just the continue. Or then again, maybe not. Okay. Do I click on anything else? It's a nice little candelabra. This is beautiful. I love this room. I would love to work in this room. Oh, what? Huh? What? Huh? What? Sorry, okay, the camera keeps like cutting. I'm trying to get over there. There we go. It's a clock. Oh, that's hidden. Interesting. Okay. Ah. I guess we're leaving the office. Oh.
It is at night, especially when the moon is gibbous and waning, that I see the thing. I tried morphine.
Why'd you do that, man?
But the drug has given only transient surcease, and has drawn me into its clutches as a hopeless slave. So now, I am to end it all, having written a full account for the information or the contemptuous amusement of my fellow
No, don't kill
men.
yourself, man. Okay. And I think there's one more. Oh. Okay, I think we found all the trivia now. Cool. Alright. Are we about to get spooked again? Most likely.
Often, I ask myself if it could not all have been a pure phantasm. A mere freak of fever as I lay sun-stricken and raving in the open boat after my escape from the German man of war. This I ask myself, but ever does there come before me a hideously vivid vision in reply.
I feel like I'm about to get jump scared.
I cannot think of the deep sea without shuddering at the nameless things that may at this very moment be crawling and floundering on
you know,
a slimy bed.
I don't want to push spacebar. I don't want to push spacebar. Okay.
Worshipping their ancient stone idols and carving their own detestable likenesses on
Nope, there it is.
obelisks of water-soaked granite.
It's gonna jump at the camera. It's gonna jump at the camera.
Dream of a day when they may rise above the billows to drag down into their reeking talons the remnants of puny, war-exhausted mankind. Of a day when the land shall sink and the dark ocean shall ascend amidst universal pandemonium.
Oh, there's so many of them. So all the Dagons are taking over New York City. What is happening? What is happening? Okay. Okay, clicking on the Statue of Liberty.
The end is near.
No thank you. No thank you. Okay, let's see. Well, see, here's the problem, man. You didn't put, you know, sheets on your mattress. Oh, I don't like it. Where's it coming from? Oh, God. No. Okay. Okay. I'm just, you know what? I'm just gonna stare at these papers.
I hear a noise at the door, as if
good.
an immense slippery body lumbering against it.
Great. 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 Let's just... nope. Nope, 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 nope. I'm not gonna look at you. I'm not gonna look at you. I'm just gonna stare out the window, man. My means of escape. I feel like I have to look at the door. I have to look at the door. Oh, God. No, I don't want to. Oh, I have to click on it. Don't go to the door, man.
Find me.
Oh. Well, I think it did, man. No good. No good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Nope, here it comes. Yeah. I'm about to get jump scared.
God, that hand. The window. The window.
I'm trying everything to turn around. It's not. Go. Go to the door. Go to the door. Okay. Alright. Was that the game? Yes. So yeah, I think we got all the trivia. It's cool when you can still, like, reread it. That's really cool. I liked the interactive, like, trivia, like, facts that came up. Yeah. If you guys have Steam, I highly recommend checking this out. It's free, and it's just a short 40-minute adventure. I would highly recommend it and support this game and the devs. It was very immersive. I like the story, even though, like, you know, someone who had no context of who H.P. Lovecraft was has only have heard of Cthulhu in like media, but I have no idea what like that was. It was pretty interesting to like learn about these things as you continue through this this experience. So go check it out. Thank you guys for tuning into my corner, and I hope you all have a very nice, happy, and spooky Halloween.